Community service. Services volunteered by individuals or an organization to benefit a community or its institutions.
I've had the opportunity to do a lot of community service. I've gotten to travel to a lot of foreign countries and serve, as well as I taught inner city school in Memphis, and I teach here in Washington. And I think the thing about service you think you're going to do is that you're going to do something amazing for someone else, but what usually happens is it changes you and who you are, and it gives you a more global, for me, it gave me a more global perspective. It keeps my first world problems in perspective as really not that big of a deal, and it helps raise your tolerance for pain. And I think that it's an important thing for people to participate in because they become better citizens. When you care about other people and you become less selfish, you have more to offer in our world.
So about 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to bring some clothes to a family of multi-generations in Seattle. Young fellow was about 7 years old. The grandma was in her mid-70s, I believe, and in poor health. But there was actually, she was the great-grandma, I believe. There was 4 generations there. And the impact it had on us is that we brought some clothes for them, for some dress-up clothes for the young man, as well as some school clothes. And it had a huge impact on us because we were able to see how this was now his whole wardrobe, what we brought that day. It was a couple pairs of pants, a few shirts, and it was just like it started him over on his whole wardrobe, because we tried to get some kind of cool clothes for him, and I remember the impact that the grandma's reaction had. This is a grandma who was basically keeping the family together. It was a family that had drug problems and other things, and the grandma's reaction to us being able to even just come there was the giver is definitely given more than the receiver. We were very thankful for the opportunity.
I think I grew up seeing a lot of Christians trying to do community service, do good things, and the feel I got from being involved with it, being involved, witnessing as well as actually helping out, was that it's easy to do community service for people and kind of look down upon them. At the same time, you're helping them and your heart goes out to them, even in the name of God. At the same time, like, well, you got yourself into this mess, and if you would just work like I would work, or be willing to take a job like I am, then you wouldn't be here. And even when you weren't looking down on them, I confess that there was still this feeling of it's better to do the stuff for people who deserve it. Well, as I got older, I realized in my own walk with God, I'm a man of faith, just how much I don't deserve any good thing, how much of a jerk I've been in my life, and that if God still gives me good things and other people have still done good things for me, then maybe doing community service isn't about giving to people who deserve it. Maybe helping the poor, the homeless men, isn't it about trying to find those ones who will pay back society somehow or another. Maybe it's just being more like God, who gives to the good and the bad, and he gives like a good father would. And so I've started to take the idea of not looking down on anyone that I serve, but being more like, no, we're in the same boat, and it's an honor to serve you, not because you deserve it, not even asking if they deserve it, but just serving them because I've been served so well.